This is a little song to say hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, 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 hi.
Hello, welcome to Drinking Beer. I'm your host, John Plunkett, and I got a haircut. Today I'm going to be sampling for you Boulevard Smokestack Series Rye on Rye. Giant bottle. It says it's 33% ale, 67% ale aged in rye whiskey barrels. This is number 10,078 of total 12,148 off production. It's 11% alcohol, ABV. It's a 750 milliliter bottle. I'm just running through the motions now. Now I'm reading the bottle. I'll be honest, I opened this bottle and I took a smell, and it smells really, really a lot like vinegar. A lot like vinegar. So I started reading on the bottle, January 13th, 2010. I don't know if that was the date it was bottled or if that was the date they say it was going to go bad, like it was bottled way before then. But if so, I'd like to know. If that's the case, I would like to know, because that means Friar Tuck is selling bottles of beer. They're getting them in late and selling them late. So they're just intentionally selling bad beer. That would really, really piss me off. I would literally have to do, I would have to storm the gates, so to speak, and really confront Friar Tuck about their practices on selling bad beer. But hopefully it's just the aroma and not the flavor. Let's get in the glass and see if it's any good. Oh, I'm just gonna pour out a sample. It's carbonated. Looks a lot like your Belgian styles, which I think the Smokestack series is. It's kind of like their foray into the Belgian style ales. I'm still getting a lot of vinegar. I can smell the alcohol too. So they're not masking the alcohol very well. And I don't know, the aroma's just perfumey of malts, vinegar, and alcohol. So smell-wise is not doing it for me. I wish there was a way I could smell something else real quick and change my palate. Here, I'm just looking around for stuff that's around. How about Fundo? All right. Now all I'm smelling is Fundo. And let's give it a shot. Boulevard Smokestack Series Rye on Rye. Cheers. Has characteristics of a wine. That's what I would have to say. It's mostly like wine. I don't like wine, because I have some questions about it that need to be answered. But overall, right now, what I'm saying is I don't like it. It's probably bad. I don't know. I'm going to have a second opinion. I'm going to get a second opinion on it. Just a taste, second opinion sort of thing. So.
Hi, I'm Sariah Plunkett, and this is Drinking Beer. Today I am going to taste for you special limited release ale Rye on Rye. Oh yeah, it's Boulevard something, Smokestack Series. So without further ado, here we go.
Horrible. Poured it all wrong.
I'm not going to pour any more than that. I know I won't drink it. Anyway, it looks like apple cider. It smells like apple cider. And it tastes like beer and wine mixed together. It's kind of like a Moscato and a beer got together and put some fancy perfume on, and it's pretty nasty. Yeah, it's not very good. If you like Moscato and you like beer that tastes a little perfumey, then you will probably like this. It's actually not that bad after you take a couple of drinks. It's really fruity. I'd say more of an apple-y, maybe white grape flavor to it. Although it says that it's rye aged in whiskey barrels, it tastes more like it's aged in wine barrels to me. It does smell good. Yeah, I don't think I could drink a whole lot of this. But anyway, that's about all I have for you. Goodbye and happy trails.
So that was my review of Smokestack Series. And there you go. The complete story, for whatever it's worth. Hope you enjoyed it. My name is John Plunkett, and this has been Drinking Beer. Happy trails, and keep drinking.
It ain't the beat, it's the motion. Makes your daddy wanna rock. It ain't the beat, it's the motion. It's the movement that gives it the sock. Now I had a girl so doggone thin, no meat, no bones, she was just all skin. One thing about her I can understand, she wraps all around me like a rubber band. It ain't the meat.
You're probably wondering why I cut my hair. Well, I cut my hair from time to time, but usually I pay $25. I guess it's not really about the money. It's more so about the fact, it is about the money. But I go to a salon. You know, whatever happened to the barber? All my life growing up as a kid, I went to a barber. He'd cut my hair. Here's the old man with the clippers and the fucking scissors, and he'd cut my hair. Then it got to a certain point in my life. Well, it was actually a long extended period where I had super long hair. And I started going back to get my hair cut, and I couldn't find that barber anymore. Not that barber. I mean, you know, I'd already moved away from my hometown by that point, but it was like, I couldn't find a barber. Maybe I wasn't looking enough, but I always missed the ambiance and just the overall aesthetic of the barber. And I kind of felt, not necessarily a rapport with the barber, but I kind of felt as though the barber was there to do what he's supposed to do, to cut your hair. A salon, I feel like that's for women. That's what women go to and get their hairstyle and the wash and the blah, 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 and all their fancy bullshit. And they got all the racks and racks of specialty shampoo, which is basically just regular shampoo that they jack the price up on. But, you know, that's what women do. That's what women love. They love to go to places like that, get this special treatment, and pay 3 times more for shampoo than you'd pay at a regular store. That's a woman thing. I feel uncomfortable going to those places. I feel like well, for one thing, based on my size and overall just appearance, especially when I go in to get my hair cut, I look like a Yeti who just stumbled in from the fucking, well, half the time. I look like a Yeti that someone dressed up in business clothes. But I go, you know, rolling in there and like, hey, I want a haircut. And then they cut my hair. My beard's usually out to here at that point. And it's like, they cut my hair real short. My beard's fucking huge. And I just like, I feel embarrassed. I feel like, because I look like a hobo. But, you know, whatever. Cross between a Yeti and a hobo kind of mix. I don't know. I guess I just felt as though if I'm going to pay some guy to just clip, you know, run clippers over my damn hair, I'll buy the clippers myself and have my wife do it, which is what I did. And this isn't the first time she's done this. I mean, at least, well, it's the first time she's done the whole head, but we've had the clippers for a long time. We used to shave my sides, but this is the first time I've actually taken my hair down to, well, I think it's the second time. I don't know, but it's been a long time since I've had my hair this short, so it's kind of a shock. Everyone says I look good. I don't agree with that. But, you know, whatever. I guess to them it's like, oh, you look good, because what they're actually saying to me is, I don't look good. I look less like a bum.